Hello YouTube, welcome back. I'm going to be bringing a completely different deck than last time. I really enjoyed playing the Chimera Illusion. This time it's TENPAI time. Cue something cool. I'm going to show you the deck list and hopefully I'm going to show you some good gameplay, potentially. Maybe. I am not guaranteeing that, however. A lot of the tech choices is based around the kind of decks my locals play. Before I start, I've been really enjoying this deck. It's very, very linear. It's quite simple, I think, so it's easy for my little brain. However, I do think there's some skill, especially when it comes to trying really hard to find OTK lines where it's not necessarily like obvious to you. I think there's a really fun variety of synchros that you can use. I've got some different ones in here. Well, maybe in time they become quite right, this is the norm, but I've got some different ones in here. What's really cool about the synchro lineup is you want to be putting cards in that list based on what kind of matchups you're going to come up against. So I do like this deck. I am umming and ahhing about playing it at premier events, you know, because I do really enjoy Pearly and I'm trying to learn Snake Eyes, still trying to learn Snake Eyes, and I'm not too sure what Snake Eye deck I like. So if you know what's the coolest one, let me know, because at the moment the pure variant gets a little bit boring for me and the Fire King variant is cool looking, because that's how I base my decks on. This is Future James interrupting. I just needed to do two important announcements. Sleeve Chief have a restock, sale and new product. It's going crazy over there. All the sleeves are really high quality and really pretty. The cloth playmats are incredible and they've also got really cool deck boxes. One deck box is a U-Bell deck box. So can Jen edit this box into my hand? Boop! It's a cool box and it's definitely something you want, something you need, especially if you are a U-Bell player. Charlton 5 will help you with saving, so make sure to use the code. Because we are showing off this amazing U-Bell deck box, I'm going to be doing a giveaway for this bad boy. For Roy Varudras, the final bringer of the end times. Unfortunately just the card, not the sleeve. If you like this sleeve, it's on Sleeve Chiefs. But this bad boy will be a giveaway for this video, so just like, comment and subscribe. Go check out Sleeve Chief. I'll give you a couple of weeks and then I'm going to announce a winner for this. I will send this to anyone, anywhere in the world. If you win, you win this card. And the same thing for Sleeve Chief. It's international shipping, high quality products, and yeah, go check them out. Right, we're going to go through our main deck. I think we play a clean 40. So we play the Searcher of the deck, the Padra. It searches spells and traps, and you're more likely going to be trying to get the Sangan Kaimen, so then you can use that into your battle phase. And then we have Tundra, which is actually my favourite card in the archetype, because on damage step of any of the monsters battling, you can special summon a level 4 or lower fire dragon. So Tundra is really cool, and if you're going to be wanting to beat this deck, you want to be trying to stop this from resolving, because you're more likely going to be trying to summon the Fajra. You play 2 because you don't want to be seeing it. It's quite bricky. I have come up in situations where I've hard drawn one and then drawn into the second one like the following turn. It has a nice summon effect. However, you want to be using that summoning effect when you get it from the graveyard through the Biden Dragon. You play 2. I have seen some lists play 1, which, yeah, I can't argue with that. I tried it and I was upset how often it was getting banished or from like the runic variants and all that. So I think 2 is a safer bet. But it's kind of similar to when people were playing Fallen Outbaz at 1 or 2. It was very risky at 1. Then you have the field spell. I'll put the terraforming here. So we've got 4 field spell. I came across at a tournament Drolls a lot and I kind of didn't like terraforming. I didn't want to get drolled. And I think Troll's going to be more of a mainstay in this format going forward. However, this is really powerful because when you are playing with all your fire dragons, they can't be affected by card effects with the field spell on, which is stupid, really stupid. But it's cool because it means you can play the game. Sangan Kaimen, really broken card. It's just a searcher and a special summoner in the battle phase. With this card, you kind of want to get all your like board breakers down, your interruptions down, and you might want to bluff like one of your normal summons, so then you can literally go battle phase and use this card. Then we have consistency cards, Prosperity. You can OTK under Prosperity's half damage. I will probably go forward, try pop Desires out just to see how it goes. Playing 3 Fenrir, I haven't played yet, and obviously you'll be watching duels with it in the deck. Obviously it was better last format with summon limit everywhere, but I think when you're going first it's strong, and when you're going second it's strong. So lots of people are playing it on the side, and I think if it's strong both ways, it's worthy of a spot in the main deck. Then Droplet, I think it's really important. Got some voice players at locals, and I think this is just a really good blowout card against the Skull Guardian. We're going to go into our hand traps here. We have the Magnemite, which is basically another copy of any of the Tenpai dragons. So this is the hand trap lineup. We've got Ash, lots of branded players in the locals. I'm playing Bell because I want to hit the Snake Eyes and the Labyrinth players with the Bell. I'm quite boring with my hand traps with in this lineup. Ghost Ogre for the Mirror and for Pearly. It's just all around really strong at the moment. And then the Effect Failures for Snake Eyes, and for the same scenario we've got the Imperms. What's cool about the Tenpai, with so much space for non-engine, these can be anything. I kind of want to like cut maybe like a Bell and 2 Ghost Ogres, or vice versa for main deck Lightning Storms, or crossouts. When in the Greek Open I saw the player playing crossouts, I think that's really strong, because I have been hit with Ash on the field spell after they've passed turn, and it can be quite damaging. X-Check, I put Typhoon in it because there was just loads of times it came up and I didn't have it, so he's in there. And then we got some links, and these are our link 2s, really strong. And then we've got the Princess. I've taken out the OTK line. It didn't really come up. Every time I have been debarriered, I have a lot of non-engine to deal with their follow-up turn for them to then give my turn back. I will go into 7s. This is supposed to be a Samurai Destroyer. Really strong against Skull Guardian and really strong against Yubao. I'm picking up one of my locals buddies, so it will be in my deck in time. And then we got Black Rose. I'm surprised how often this comes up, especially when you're able to make it in your main phase under the field spell, which does say fire dragon monsters you control are unaffected by your opponent's cards effects, which is crazy because this can just blow up the field. And then you want to probably go battle phase and go into Sangan Kaiman and create some havoc. Then we play the Moonlight. I keep getting this confused with the other one. It's a return to hand kind of thing, so it can out like troubling big things. I think it was quite good against a Snake Eye player that I played against. I have this against I think I have this against Yubel. This is really strong because it also makes a second attack. Cyburst Quantum Dragon. So 1% at the start of the damage step, if this card battles an opponent's monster, you can return that opponent's monster to the hand. Also, this card makes a second attack in a row, so it's bouncing those Yubel cards that can't be destroyed, and then obviously makes a second attack, which is pretty broken. Then we obviously have our Biden Dragions, and people need to keep reminding each other that it's the graveyard effects once per duel. And then we've got our 10s. We'll go into the Ruddy Rose. I actually did play it against, I think it was against Labyrinth. They built up their graveyard quite big, and this managed to like banish all of their furniture and trap cards, which was really cool. Then we've got Blackwing Assault Dragon, which I think is a really underrated card, especially if you do a lot of damage and you don't do enough to OTK, and you do have that way into a 10. A lot of the time you always have a way into 10 after you've done your 7s. This is a good card to end on because it does burn damage when each time your opponent activates a monster effect, place 1 counter on this, and when it resolves, 700 damage to your opponent. And also you contribute this with 4 or more counter to draw cards in the field. So yes, this can be really effective to finish off the opponent. And then we've got our 10, really powerful. I tend to not really summon it over, obviously, your boy Trident Dragon, the whole point of the deck. But going forward, if you really want to like have this budget, just take these 2 cards out of the deck, which is really easy because you put like a second seal in. You can OTK so often without this card. This is just perfect when you're playing Prosperity, which I'm surprised Prosperity didn't get hit in the forbidden list, because I thought with Prosperity getting hit, it makes the OTK line a little bit rubbish. Then you have my side deck, 3 Nib. I'm going to be playing 2 Dogwood. Sorry, I'm just so not central. Jen's not here, and so I'm doing this all by myself, and it's like not as clean as it. So 2 Dogwood. It's really funny because opponents don't know what to do when you slam this down. I played against it once and I managed to get my opponent to like 20,000 life because I just kept summoning. 2 Cosmic because I respect back row, and with that I have Harpies, Lightning Storm. These guys are kind of like focused on runic cards. Yeah, basically Runic and Labyrinth. You have to respect Runic and Labyrinth. Then we have 2 Heatwave. I've just dialed it back to 2 Heatwave because there was a time when I sided it in a competition and I saw non-engine and Heatwave, and I didn't see anything into a starter, so I Heatwaved my opponent, they passed turn, and then I couldn't play still. I think I just drew into another Heatwave, so I'm just testing 2 at the moment. And then I have a Regeki, just a Regeki, like going second. If we're hitting spells and traps here and then hitting monsters, it could be quite cool. I have recently picked up Triple Tactics Thrusts, so I have that option going forward because I like the idea of Regeki and Change of Heart and a Snatch Steal especially if if that monster you steal can either help with being Omni-Negate, like Appaloosa, or help you with a final, couple of K of damage. And then I play, for going first, the Black Goat That Laughs. Just going to test it, just going to see how it goes. I kind of know everyone's deck at locals, so this can hit some really, really good, powerful starters and stop the opponent. When these first came out, I was really excited for these cards, and I haven't used them yet, so it's a good opportunity to get them in the side and see how they react. So that's the list. I hope you've enjoyed it. About to go do some gameplay, but before we do any gameplay, please don't forget to like and subscribe. I am so excited for us to hit 500 subscribers, so please hit the subscribe button. Might have to do a cheeky little giveaway when we hit 500. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the list. Let me know what kind of non-engine you play and any of the cool synchros that this deck can play, and I'll be in the comments having a chat. I'll see you in a bit. So, just going to go through some of the synchro options that you can have for this deck, and I'll go through the reasons why you might want to play them. There's lots of options here. So we have our Sangam Biden Dragon. You play 2 of this card. It's going to be your first kind of synchro card that you go into. And then we've got our Moonlit Dragon. This is a really good card to help bounce an opponent's card on the field. Dawn Dragster here. It's your go first kind of option, and you're going to be trying to use this for a spell trap negate. I, for a very long time, didn't really understand the importance of this card, and it never really came up until really, really recently, where I would have the field spell live in the main phase, and then I'd make this going into the battle phase. Then I'd go Sangan Kaiman, and it was just so strong. Samurai Destroyer is so good against Yubel deck and Skull Guardian because it's able to negate the effects. I really like the Cyburst Quantum Dragon. It's a really good option for dealing with hard to out in the battle phase monsters. Black Rose Dragon is super awesome because it can deal with a very heavy board, especially when you have Sangan Kaiman. So you make this in main phase, blow up the whole board, then go battle phase, Sangan Kaiman. Then we have the 2 options where we are going to make this card, and then we set a card to summon the Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon. So this is a good option going first. You're more likely going to be playing this kind of package if you've got Ancient Fairy Dragon and another field spell. We'll go into our 10s. I really like this card because it puts so much pressure on your opponent. If you don't OTK them, you play this card and they haven't got many effects to activate. They'll just burn, like the Masquerade. Time Lord is another good card against U-Bells, something that you should be considering. And then you've got Transcendent Dragon, really, really strong. Very strong even if you summon in main phase, because then you go into battle, no effects can be activated. Turns any heavy defense monsters into attack. Bloody Rose Dragon, lots of decks really, really graveyard reliant, so this can just deal with those, and it also has a negate destruction effect. And then the main beast, Trident Dragon. What I found that's really, really cool is you should pop the field spell and Transcendent Dragon, so this will get its 3 attacks. The field spell will give it double attack, and then this will come back as a quick effect. So it's just The one card I was missing was a Paladin card shown on screen here. It's really, really strong because it has a really high attack stats, so it can jump over really big boys when you're in the battle phase. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed a little breakdown, and let me know if I've missed any of them. Before we start, just a quick one. This gameplay is a week after the deck profile. I messed up, and the week of the deck profile I forgot a very important bit on my camera tripod thingy bobby, so I wasn't able to record very, very good footage. However, I managed to bring the same deck to the following locals with a couple of changes. So I've switched out the Prosperities for Pot of Desires, just to see how it would go, and I also took a couple of ghost spells out for some lightning storms. So when you see these cards in the deck, it will be just those changes. So I hope you enjoy, and here is a match going second twice against Yubel.
Your choice. Go first. Oh. You go players! You may begin the round! You may not. Spears pass would be pretty good. It's fine, you're top deck over. It's now then.
Yeah.
Forming and terror. Is it the hand trap build or the going second build?
It's the James special build.
I was looking at the lightning storm droplets.
Oh yes.
Flying second.
That's 9.
I've already splurged my Yu-Gi-Oh money.
There's a 6 for some reason.
No. Oh, nice. Yeah.
Second. Nearly as heavy as my ball.
Friend?
Okay, you're going second. No, I'm going second.
Do you want to QC all of these?
Nah, not yet. Depends how good the deck is. I might bang it out, but then Then I
You're going first. No, I'm going second.
normal summon.
No,
Yeah.
I said I'm going second.
That hits a weird light. It's like yellow.
Because I honestly don't know what's going second in line time.
You want to play this?
Normal. I'll go first. I have no responses.
Activate.
Who does this? It's so annoying. Yeah.
You stand up.
Can you just pretend you have responses?
I'm a top deck behind this.
You always say this.
Ghost.
You always tell your opponent you have a Havness
I
in your
literally watched a
deck.
combo video 10 minutes before I buy the card. I'm going to try and remember it. See if I can remember it. I don't think I can. Don't think I can. Effect to summon again.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Combos.
It resolves.
Oh my god.
The choke point is
Blessed-
fine.
Blessed day. That's not the right one.
You've got to read his fucking card. That's what the same is.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Kick colours. Go. Changing the colours. No?
Yeah.
Snake Eye Melodious.
It's because it puts up Appaloosa and Appaloosa and Ice Vortex without normal summon, which is like,
Stargate Switch.
Yeah.
but you need like 6 extra deck slots.
You gonna go into Gigantic? Oh.
I mean, it'll be
That'd be
level
mental.
level 1, but I don't know. He's quite big. He's a high level. Pain effects, so this.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll go Jenny 1.
I'll read it later.
yeah. Solo combo.
Do it on the night.
Places.
This is a hand effect.
So that's I'm searching that off
Yeah.
of Lava Flame. This is summoning U-Bell from the deck,
Yeah.
and then this is summoning, adding a U-Bell monster to my hand, and then I can summon it ignoring its conditions.
Okay.
This in my hand, I'll add this
Big
to my
boy.
hand,
Yeah.
and summon it.
It was probably better when it was. You would have just drawn that.
And summoning Spirit.
It was American. Right, fucking garbage. I don't hate American.
What? It's good enough. It's quite entertaining. But there's not much U-Bell stuff, because you just...
Can you chain? Chain one, chain two?
yeah, you just link it off and you just do one chain.
Sure.
That's literally it. And you just play on chain for a bit.
Chain one, chain two.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not.
Did you summon this under 5 summons?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
You did it so long.
No, I just want to know.
I'm
Like,
going to pretend I didn't hear what you said and just play like I don't know what's going on.
like me and Jack.
Yeah, probably.
You cannot activate cards from the field, but you can activate them.
Squirmer to summon.
Yeah. Squirmer.
You just cannot physically place a card.
You eat a fiend lock, doesn't you now? Somewhere.
Oh yeah, Shabara Fiend locks you when it's on the field.
You just can't activate.
And then I will go
Yes. You can still summon.
Squirmer effects.
Yeah.
Banish and summon a 0/0 Fiend.
Really upset I led with that. This is not the right translation. It's a
Nightmare Fiend means I have to attack a U-Bell, right?
Yeah,
And then I take damage of my attack.
yeah. I'll go Shabara effects, I'll get U-Bell.
Yeah.
I'll go Chaining 1 Spirit. Chaining 2 Yama.
Yeah.
It's not just like a auto win. You can go into other stuff, which is kind of cool.
So I'll banish. What do I summon this? Yeah, summon this, and then pop this.
I wasn't going to that.
And then Spirit to summon U-Bell through.
Is this not once per turn?
The Destruction effect isn't.
No. Okay. Well,
Places.
mate, this is
Think,
good
thinking
board.
here. So I banish to summon this and pop this. Easy effect.
Okay. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm so bad. But I didn't miss timing. Didn't miss it.
Yeah. Is that a special or pop?
Special.
If it wasn't for this, I think I could do that.
One chain card is that going to special? Blue one. Is that a blue dog? Can read this.
Yeah, it just summons send out a Jane.
I added Judgment Dragon. Okay, exactly.
Thinking what I want to do now.
First, you got that.
Yeah, never let me go second.
Just learn it.
Yeah, I'll just do.
It seems like one of those.
Oh, big boy.
I'll do the big
Go as
boy.
it comes.
I love this deck, but I can't keep up with it. I don't know what it does half the time.
Your turn. I'll pass that.
Damn.
Is this a monster negate or non negate?
It's an Omni Negate. I haven't actually read this card.
Detach one negate.
detach one negate.
Destroy another card on the field. It doesn't have to be the card it negates.
And then at the start of a damage step, if its card attacks with material, destroys a card, and if its card is destroyed, destroy a card.
My goodness. Is that my main?
Yep.
Lightning Storm, and I'll call that crow.
Sure, I'll chain this. Can't be sure.
Thinking. Is that on cost? Oh, it's a special that, right?
Yeah.
The fuck is that? Ah. You're well cheeky.
We didn't talk about
It's well cheeky. What you pay?
I'll still credit. I don't like still credit. No, not for good.
On this.
But this store is just so good. Like, because they put all the new cards out, that's how I got the entire shiny stuff for free.
Okay.
Yeah, where are
Is it called eBay?
No, it's called Big Order Card.
Instantly.
Yep.
But genuinely,
what's your email and
their
password?
store is crazy, and they'll match the lowest. So like these, I've got
Normal summon effects.
store credit, which was
Do you just do? I don't
And
know.
a spell trap.
Cards in hand? Okay, 2 cards in hand.
You set Merlin up. Well, to be fair, it's really good.
I'm certainly. There's so many cards that could have been changing.
Yeah, does that destroy?
No, just burns 500.
Okay, yeah, cool.
I hope I draw the.
We'll go thrust.
Frosty Frost.
I hope to make it.
Right.
Right, you still can get away with it because that's why the one.
Go battle.
The Kaiman, is that last one you haven't put it? Yeah. I lose.
No, well, I need to, like.
I lose.
Huh?
Oh no, my
Well, to be fair, this is a crazy deck to play against. Like.
I gambled and I lost.
And you said that is this your first time playing?
Go Hydra into there on damage step effect.
What did he do?
It's going special from deck.
Okay.
Damage step.
Still shot. No.
So
Yeah.
that's going to kill that.
Yeah. What does it do?
Yeah, it's going to die. And you take,
I'll go second.
yeah,
400.
400. Thinking on the.
I'll put it deep. For what?
Yeah. I'll call lights one.
Standby.
Okay.
Oh, I don't like that. Thinking on this summon.
Special venue. I'll go first.
I'll just send both these into that. I take no damage, they don't
Yeah.
get destroyed.
Brace yourself.
And on damage, that will go effect special.
Yep.
End phase.
I go effect to Synchro.
I can get away with playing it.
Go effect to special. Look at this.
Wait.
I opened unplayable.
Does it do anything when it gets destroyed?
Yeah.
Yeah, animal society.
Oh no, when it's sent to grave, I set Unchained stuff.
Why did you do that in the end of that? Why didn't you that?
So he can play under shifter on his turn, and then so the shifter runs out.
No, I played it in.
Oh,
Yeah, so
He's getting
it's
Dragon FTG. Getting Dragon FTG. We know it's
What happens nowadays?
Yeah, so this deck goes into the battle phase and then it just plays in battle phase.
Okay.
Go.
understandable.
Stand by.
Yeah, I need to work it though.
Yeah.
Go effect Synchro.
Yep. I'm actually really upset about last card this time. The quick blow. What, Ashing Frost?
No, but like
Yeah.
So they all of the Centurion.
Yeah, well, it would have been Terror for the. Maybe Terror for field spell.
Go battle.
Yeah. But they quick spell speed too.
Yeah, I'll hit into that.
Yeah. We'll set
500?
Yeah.
So I'll take a 900 so far.
Yeah.
the field spell. So the field spell can destroy card effects when I have Centurion card on the field.
I'm on 71 and you're on
Centurion
8.
card from the deck to the spell.
And then I'll tap into that.
So I'll go activate.
Take
She has got some calcium.
800. Oh yeah, it's been expected, isn't it? So that's on 900, so I take 17.
Go effect Synchro.
Yep.
I'm very well. I'm busy all the time. Busy.
I'll kill that.
Thank you.
How are you guys? I've got to use it.
I put my makeup on.
Can't activate effects.
Okay, fair enough.
And then I go effect special
Yep.
and do 26.
This is the
Yep. I'm on 20. I'm on 22.
I'm 11 8 or 11 3. I get to choose.
You're on 22 left.
Yeah, 11 8.
Okay, main phase 2.
Is it this one that blocks the battle phase effects?
No, this one. And this one's gonna inflict 700 damage each time opponent activates a monster effect.
Any Centurion card. And then face up spell and trap cards I control.
Maybe
Control
two.
my card effects.
Yep.
So which ridiculously old card is this?
Yours.
We should get those. Well, yeah, maybe. I'll see.
The Grey Squirrel effect?
Just special or?
Yeah, special from Grey, target us.
Yeah, you take 700 from that. Just take this out of token.
No, I won't. Sorry.
You take oh yeah, cheers.
I'm struggling here. I have to explain.
So you place a paper on this and then I take 700.
Yeah.
Chance attack. Baton.
Summon.
Is this a quick effect?
No.
Oh, you're doing me so bad right now. I'll go effects.
Yeah. Bounce.
Oh yeah, and then effects.
Chain Dash.
No.
I want 800, but I have one more card effect.
Reading mirror match. Big skull side.
Shouldn't have done that. Yeah.
Well, I literally can't do anything because I'm gonna die.
Yeah. That was a misplay for me. Massive misplay.
Oh, that's good. Drop time?
Yeah, I'll normal summon.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Get down to 100.
I think I just
Just let him play.
Oh, I don't know.
Just let him have fun.
solar recharge.
Just reading my cards.
I'm sorry. I really want to let you play.
So why don't you?
Skip up. I haven't got to, I thought I had to bell, but I don't.
I don't know why I bounced that back to your hand. So silly.
Someone chased off Cookie Dragon, you see? Wasn't there one that
Scarecrow?
Scarecrow doesn't do in the back there.
I actually really want to let you play.
I might be throwing by turn next, but I'll go first.
Okay.
Only because I saw how many cards he sided in.
Foolish
I was
sentence.
expecting a smoke screen.
It is, you can only use it.
Stand by main.
Yeah, this is on your turn, by the way.
You can just be compatible.
Yeah, on your turn. Same as rollback. No, it's not. That's a quick base spell, not a trap card.
Against.
You cannot use quick play effects
you can
until
activate.
top two of the game.
I won't then. That's judge.
You sausage.
Judge. Do you have any other quick effects you'd like to activate at this time?
The ruling is they retain their spell speed. But only
Normal summon?
Yeah. Yeah.
what happened to the Bumpkin Mountain?
That's not what I said.
I thought there was a restriction on that.
Sending wolf.
Come back, make Minerva, and inshallah we hit
Inshallah.
flawless.
I think that's probably.
Effect, so normal summon again?
I still have offended. Taking. I would add 2 cards with skull summons in the name or text, and then I have to discard a card from hand. Okay.
Summon Spirit, and go Spirit effect.
Effect them all too.
So adds
Skull summon
a
maybe one.
card. Adds a card with U-Bell in the text.
Yeah, you can do that.
Is it? No, that one. I'm done. No, that one.
I think it's spell trap,
Spell
right?
trap.
Lord effect.
Yeah.
This one now adds
One
any.
card equal to the number of skull summons in my grave. Yeah, I would like to know 7, please.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Here we go.
By the way, Super Collie is one of the cards that's actually
Obvious.
specified.
Yeah.
You literally just do the 2 darts because they're all darts. This is a dart. I was like, that's a lion. I was like, that's a dragon.
So funny.
I didn't know what
Yeah.
Duo, 4, oh,
that was shite. That was really bad.
we
Was
got
that
it
the
again.
deck? A hand?
Hand.
Oh, okay.
Mill 3.
Rare supers look weird.
Last line of text.
They're not. They're cheap. I wanted to try the deck before I like hard committed to buying the secrets, but
Oh! Yes!
maybe I probably will. I'll link it to Yammer and go. Actually, I'm gonna link it to.
Yeah.
I wish I had like.
Is it on summon effect?
No, it's.
I have Dragon Staples, but like.
Wait, hold on. If I give you this,
Actually,
I'll do this,
Special.
then you make the change this to light, and then
New one. Tom's new one.
cook. I was just talking about One Piece. I said, you know, pirates.
I'll go Gates effects.
It's literally what I'm about.
Yeah, Sharon, what? Sharon, what? to.
Oh man, I'm really making a mess of this.
Change the attributes.
Well, if you're new, then you know. So,
Yeah, it's literally, it's just
chain through. Venue.
you learn like 3 combos and then you don't open any of them and you're like,
Yeah.
Oh, you activated
Yeah.
Tileo.
Yeah.
I'm on ski. Target.
yeah, I'll go gate effect and I'll pitch a gate.
you actually-
Target.
Yes, I can.
Yeah.
You can't target water.
And go, Shabara, target you, Bill.
Yep.
That might be correct.
It's not. It's going so bad.
Yeah.
So
You cannot Fen
okay, well, I won't target anything then.
You cannot Fen Risen.
I can't actually do it. So that's
Yeah, I've noticed a small issue though.
yeah. Venue is a problem.
Because we can't do it, so it's like.
I have to.
Yeah, I
wait
could have done that a bit
till-
differently.
Yeah, so you just summon the dog. Is this, and then he can't target anything else?
Link.
No, because if I do summon the gorilla, he just banishes the gorilla.
Yeah, but he can't because
Yeah, it's not even in that
Is
situation.
that any like?
that.
Well, I can.
What's summon like? Oh, yeah, you have one. I want that.
I hate my life, it's so confusing.
Well, I'll shush. I'll let you play.
Do you want to call that? For Buddha. Dark.
I need to go. Fiend Doctor.
I can't even summon gorilla.
Yeah.
I can't even summon gorilla. Why would you do that? Because I have no other keys.
It's dark with the same actually different colour, right?
No, gorilla's phone.
Oh, I'm thinking of this.
Yes.
Just do this again.
No.
Yep.
No, I summoned this. Definitely needed a link too, that wasn't.
Yeah.
I can just summon Yama really.
That's fine.
Set.
Yep.
You hit him with
Squadron effects.
Yep.
Don't like that.
No, I should have made Yama instead of it. I thought I had something in my head, but as soon as I summoned it, I forgot what I was doing.
Is this thing like
I had a line, and I was like, oh, if I make Underworld, if I make this, then I can pitch in somewhere, but I realised I didn't have cards to count, so I'll pass.
Draw. Stand by main.
Yep. You should play Dark Reader in your deck.
Or evenly.
Yeah.
really annoyed that I don't have that.
Attempt to imp on this.
Imp,
Banishes to target.
Um, thing.
Effect of Venue.
Oh, I don't have it. Is he? Oh, I should have made the Yama. Yeah, that's fine. I don't think it's going to make a difference.
I remembered.
Activate summoning.
Yep.
Why
Go
do
effect summoning to add.
2 spell summons summon it?
So you did side him going first.
Exactly.
Fair enough.
Normal summon effect.
Yep.
So I'm gonna have to
I top decked it as well. Luckily.
Or this. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. Right.
Okay, considering it's decided to go first.
Effect
This is
special.
all about.
Sure. On summon face. Rage.
Can I read it?
One of
Sorry.
these unaffected.
Yeah, it will be unaffected. But you declare the effect, so I'm wondering if you have to summon your own
I have
shit.
to use one of your monsters. That's
Yeah,
summon, so
yeah.
it doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
I'm responsible.
There's no super folly right now. This is a level 8
Just
work.
tried really.
What do they do when they're popped?
This adds a fiend back. This adds a fiend monster back to my hand.
Yeah.
This doesn't do anything, and this doesn't do anything.
And this adds from the graveyard.
Yeah.
I'm still a main, I'm just
When it's destroyed,
Big grade.
I'm out, I think.
put space in.
Oh, okay. My bad. Doesn't do something. This pops the card.
When it's destroyed.
Yeah, that's fine.
You know, I should have made Yama and then make this and then make Appaloosa and then res it anyway with a trap. True. But then I still have Missile.
Can you activate Ampo with damage still?
Oh, yeah,
It's just once per chain.
Desires.
It's a quick effect once per chain, isn't it?
I think I searched with Hydra.
Doesn't it like modulate
Oh,
their
yeah,
power? Isn't that how they get around it?
Doesn't it get the effect?
Yeah, you get a monster effect and then minus 800.
Is that okay?
Yeah, yeah.
So I assume when they attack with whatever TENPAI,
Yeah, so it negates activation, so you can do damage.
so you can do it in the damage.
Yeah, so it negates activation.
End of battle.
Yep.
I can't do maths.
What do you get?
This is game.
You can't kill.
I don't think I can.
So how much is this?
6k.
Okay, yeah, you can't. Because this cannot attack into any.
Yeah.
So you've only got these two.
Yeah, I think I'm done. I think I'm done.
If I'd stolen that.
So you can go this into this, which will deal 3, 6, and then so you
Go. Does it do anything with destroys?
I mean, if I hadn't misplayed, then I would have still had
Go
one more
attack.
form of interaction.
Effects.
Yeah. That's not. It's just.
So it's gonna.
There's only one generic.
No, actually, it's
combo
gonna
deck.
affect.
It has one line that I want to play.
I was
Effects
Every
fly
deck
jump.
that-
because it's equipped to this.
Every other deck that has like one combo, I haven't really liked.
So this is gonna kill this, and you're gonna take 500.
Yeah, because I was looking at it, I was reading that, I was like,
3, 6.
I'll attack this.
Effect?
Uh,
Oh yeah, no, you know.
Okay.
and I'll just I'm just gonna attack with that.
Yep.
Maintain.
I'll go effects.
Yep. What's this? This is 25, so it takes 7.
It is, do I just escalate?
Is this yours?
No, I'll go effect. Target Hydra.
Yep.
I wouldn't know.
Uh,
spells.
it's the
Hydra
spell
effects.
speed 3
Target
fucking
Tundra.
quick playing
Yeah.
quickie.
I can't, that's outside knowledge.
I'll go effects.
No, it's not
Synchro.
He says. Please don't.
Genuinely, the only thing I thought this was the quick effective.
I thought the supers were quite expensive for this.
That's the only thing like drop there.
Are they?
Into
I
attack.
The supers are like 10 quid each, I think.
Really?
Time to attack.
Yeah.
Time to attack.
Yeah, yeah.
I go effect special. Pop this.
Do
Yeah,
Hydra.
this is what this is the super rare.
I don't know.
Sorry. Just gonna-
Yeah. Yeah, that wouldn't have done anything. I'm just gonna.
Effects. Synchro.
Just read the last line of text.
Yeah. I just, it's like place it in spell traps and like,
Effects. Pop these two.
search more. I feel like I just hit it.
Effect to make this 6k.
Is that good?
Sorry.
No, that's alright.